Lord's statement, he released this statement on his website. I have let my family down and I regret those transgressions with all my heart. According to the Chicago Sun-Times, Woods and his wife are undergoing daily marriage counseling, and this whole mess could lead to a revised prenup. Joining us now is divorce attorney Vikki Ziegler. Vikki, thanks so much for joining us. Good to see you again. Boy, the Chicago Sun-Times, I was reading that, and it's like, okay, so now they're doing this daily marriage counseling. It sounds like the marriage counselors moved in, and also they're redoing the prenup, so they're giving her millions to stay in the marriage.
Right. It's not such an uncommon theory, Rebecca. Actually, what happens when people want to keep the marriage together and they're so wealthy, they basically kind of expand the amount of money that they're going to receive and also reduce the time limit. So, for example, if she's going to get $20 million in 10 years and they've only been married 5 years, they're going to renegotiate and say, hey, in 6 or 7, you may be able to get 15.
He's buying her off.
He absolutely. It's called hush money. That's what it's called. Well, and that counselor's probably living there every minute of the day to try to figure out why he is a philanderer and why he didn't stay within the marriage.
Vikki, well, we brought this up in the morning meeting, and everyone was immediately glued to the conversation. What's he looking at? And you don't want to jump to conclusions that there's going to be a divorce, but in the event there is a divorce, is he looking at 20 million like the original prenup allegedly reads, or 150 million like Michael Jordan?
Right. Well, the beauty of the Tiger Woods story is that we believe he has a prenuptial agreement while no one's seen it, and that's common because the attorneys and the litigants usually see it. It's not a recorded document in the courthouse. So he's probably looking at 20 to 30 million, perhaps a house, obviously other assistance for the children, for life, college costs being paid, and that kind of thing. Unlike Michael Jordan, no prenup, cut the baby in half. She got $150 million.
Wow.
Well, and so walk us through a little bit what it would entail. I mean, the idea, this guy has apparently taken home $1 billion in revenue that he's generated for himself over the years. Perhaps not all of that during the 5 years he's been married. Will she have access, claims to all of it, some of it, or simply you're going to say the prenup stands and we can negotiate to $100 million and then
I will try to bet you that it's probably as ironclad as it gets. So that's binding, it's rock solid. She's not entitled to anything that he acquired after their marriage, as long as it is kept in separate name. Once it goes into joint name, that's a different story. So that's generally how basic prenuptial agreements for celebrities are drawn, and probably for most people. As long as he's smart, he didn't put too much in joint name, then she's going to walk away with whatever.
That's awfully cynical.
Well, adhering to a prenup. Listen, a prenup excludes things, but he can do whatever he wants. He can buy her a $3 million ring, like someone we else knew did that few years.
Who was that? Kobe Bryant did that.
Exactly.
Let me ask you about this whole, him not coming out, this apology. He issued the apology, but he also is standing by him saying, I'm not going to air this dirty laundry. I'm not going to talk to you about what affairs I've had. This is between me, my wife, my family, etc. I mean, I think that's a good move on his part. He apologized, but the details are between his family. Do you think he should come out?
I think it's a very strange PR move. It's either you say nothing or you tell everyone honestly and have candor and say, I cheated with this specific person, I'm sorry, and now I want to be private.
Everything, dates, times, this person,
no. But do what you did, David Letterman did. Hey, he came out. Are we talking about David Letterman anymore? We're not. So it was a really strange PR move from his perspective. I have transgressions, but I didn't cheat. I didn't say what I did. I feel regretful and I'm worried. So
we'll expand the phrase, moderation and warfare and PR, always idiocy. Thank you very much. Vikki Ziegler.
Vikki Ziegler. It happens all the time.
Thank you very much. On tap, it's entrepreneur time, guys. Today we've got a product that could lend